Welcome everybody back. I need a motion to go back in open session.
So move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Have we got any more additional business tonight?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I do want to ask that Jason and also you, Mr. Chairman, when you guys meet with the Development Authority, to inform them about the BUILT program. It's replaced the Tiger Grant program because I know we're trying to get some funding for the industrial park when it comes to the rail spur. And I'm also going to ask Jason to look into our CHIP grant. I think it was over in Commissioner Martin's district when it came to housing and those improvements to make sure we don't send in those funds back, to the government if we can, spend them. So those are two things I was going to ask you guys to look into for us.
Sure.
What was that program?
It's called BUILT, and it replaced the Tiger Grant program, BUILD. Yes, ma'am. And it replaced the Tiger Grant program. I know Development Authority applied for that grant one time for the rail spur, and now that it's up under a new name, just make sure those guys are aware because I think the deadline is coming up soon.
Sure.
Last thing, and also I would like the board to reach out to the regional commission about other community block grants that we may be able to apply for, because I don't think we applied for one last year. So at least, look out and see if there's something out there that we could use some additional funds for.
Absolutely.
So that's it, Mr. Chairman.
I think we need also, one of our citizens shared a forgiveness day on tires, and if I'm not mistaken, there's a grant available for that. The flyer I got was from Vidalia, but they had one day that, well, it was a bit like our cleanup day, but they actually have a day that they open it county-wide that as long as it's not commercial tires, people can bring their tires in for no charge. And it was actually a grant that was on that, so that'd be an opportunity we need to look at also.
Right. Great. And since we're on grants, the last time we saw our grants, I believe Commissioner Kitchens brought us up years ago. I did reach out to, I was talking to one of the commissioners from a fellow county at the conference about potentially having a grant writer. And I don't know if that's something we ought to explore or continue to work with the regional commission. They do a great job. But this guy had shared that this grant writing firm that they hired, they search grants. And if they're awarded grants, they get paid. If they don't, then they don't get anything. So maybe it's something for us to look into.
Sure. Any other business tonight?
Chairman, I will say, and I don't know if Jason heard it during the legislative update, the second part that you listened to, but one of the bills that passed this year was an outdoors bill that percentage of all sales of outdoor related supplies and equipment, camping equipment, outdoor gear, is going to be returned back to the states in the form of grants and low cost loans for trails, recreation, playgrounds, that kind of stuff. So to my knowledge, it's going to be the first time that we have state funded revenue sources to recreation departments and trails. So I think that's huge coming up.
Anybody else tonight? Commissioner Pitts?
I think most of it adjourned, Chairman.
Second.
All in favor, aye? Aye. Let's have it. Thank you everybody for coming.